in theory. It's live. One more time? What? What's going on? Huh? Do you want attention? Hi.
Why are you being such fussy pants?
'Cause I can.
Fussy.
Do you want to come up? Come on. Come on. You can come up. I will let you come up. Come on. Come on. I know it's a trick. It's a trick. You never get to come sit on my lap while I'm live streaming. Never ever. There you go.
Woohoo! This is so fussy.
I am Fussy Britches. Say hi to all the nice people. We've got Barbara and Penn in chat already. Hello everyone, and Rowan's here
And
too.
the Rowan.
It's the void. Hello ladies and gentlemen. We're here. It's taking
We're
all of my
here.
consciousness to just be here. It has been a long week. It has been non-stop rain. I swear to God, if the sun ever shows its face again, I'd kiss it. And I hate the day star, so... And I picked up, I bought a rowing machine to stay, you know, somewhat in shape. And I don't know how to do anything in moderation. It seems. So I'm hurting. So we're playing Flower. Because, well, I am playing Flower. It's really just but it's also something that I can just zone out on. And considering how energetic we were last week...
That was like the last full burst of energy I've had since... I hate everything right now.
Since I hate everything. It's been windy here, and rainy. And I don't know what the high got up to today. I've stopped.
63?
I've stopped paying attention. 'Cause, you know, who cares anymore? Days, just time is an illusion. I forgot that this game used motion controls, so I am kind of not happy about that, because that's less, like, I don't have the motion in me. To tell you where our mental state has been, the only things we've really been watching entertainment-wise, like, we've been trying to go back and rewatch The Expanse. We kind of stopped on that. We went through and watched some of Bob's Burgers. We stopped on that. Now we're just watching Vine, TikTok, and various short format compilations.
Yeah.
So that we don't have to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because...
It's bad.
And Seven's here.
Like, I have been in so much pain this week that I'm in that, like, pain exhaustion feedback loop where I hurt too much to sleep, but being tired makes me hurt more, which makes it harder to sleep. And so I'm sure I'm very pleasant company.
Come on. We're just gonna wander around this lush fieldscape. We're gonna play with flowers. Why? because Bob Ross wanted to paint a happy little tree somewhere.
There
are no trees. A happy little flower. Happy little flower. Happy little group of flowers. There we go.
This does make me want to, like, just go have a picnic out on a glade somewhere.
I did a thing. Look how fucking beautiful this game is. Axis, we're all still in here. You could come back. I don't know why you decided to hop down.
Oh my goodness. Axis. Honey.
I'm a butt face. Yeah, there's nothing to this game other than making the world pretty. And, you know, since I don't have... Like, one of these days I want to do, like, a Bob Ross follow along as a live stream where we're just gonna paint a Bob Ross painting. But today is not that day.
He went downstairs and he's crying downstairs.
Axis! You're gonna go get Axis?
Well, I'm at least gonna direct him. Axis! Why did you go down there?
Hey, look! I did all the things. It's very pleasant.
You know
Face waxing. I've never had my face waxed. I have a lot of hair on my face. I have a feeling if I were to have my face waxed, it would just rip my face off.
Dude, chill.
Axis. Calm yourself. Hi. Look at me. Hi. Do you want to come sit? No? Okay. Well, don't go downstairs and bitch.
You're such a fucking weirdo. Hey, Hoozle.
Look at all the beautiful flowers. Look at it. It is the exact opposite of the gray hellscape that is outside the house.
Seriously.
Oh, hey, I hit the edge of the world because I bounced. Come on. Yeah, I'm hitting the edge of the world. Like, this game is like Star Fox if Star Fox had no combat and foxes and space animals of any kind. My pants are vibrating. Why are my pants vibrating?
It's me in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hey, YouTube would like to let me know that
Are
I'm
you live streaming?
I am live streaming.
Are you?
I
Holy shit!
who would have thought?
Fuck!
Who would have thought? Whee! Look at the beauty, the majestic beauty, the serene fucking beauty.
Do you know what serene means?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where the joke comes in.
Just checking.
Rowan, what? Oh God, now you're tweaking out.
Ooh, excuse me. Axis, what are you doing?
Tweaking out. Because I've done crack cocaine. Alright, I'm gonna paint a happy little flower right here. Happy little flower. I'm just gonna wander around. I'm not really doing much of anything now. I don't know what it's doing. It's just there. Field of Dreams of Star Fox. My cats are on meth. They are... I don't know. What are you doing? Rowan was attacking my head a few minutes ago because apparently he felt my hair needed grooming. Also, there is absolutely nothing to really do in this game other than to make things look pretty. So, like, it's mostly just going to be us sitting here dicking off. Like...
I mean,
last week we completely just ignored the chat.
yeah,
So like,
sorry.
I'm sitting here trying to pay more attention to the chat and just let that just kind of flow around. Because we spent so much time just laughing at our own jokes. Like, the Droop Snoop.
Look. Sir.
Or everyone's favorite, the Penis Pea. My Penis Pea is modded.
Not the first dude I've met who said that. I'm just saying, it's all about personal preference. And
I think there's a lot of things that need to be bloomed on the... that phrase sounds so... Saying that out loud, I sound derpy.
Just change the tone of it, and there's a lot of things that need to be bloomed. Does anybody know what it means? Nope. Does it matter when you say it like that? Nope.
Rowan, guess what? I'm gonna pick you up and you're going to say hi to the internet. Hi. Say hello, Void. Hello, darkness, my old friend. He's like, nope.
I was just gonna poke the belly. Just a little poke. Just a
Okay,
poke.
so I know I've harassed you about this.
No.
I don't know.
I'm very tired.
There used to be an old, I think it was a Honda Element commercial, the I Pinch.
Oh yeah.
Where the car, it was like basically like a cutout of the car and like cutouts of things like kind of interacting, almost.
It's for the Honda Element, right?
I think so. I think it was a Honda Element. And one of them was, it's like on a beach, talking about how, it can fit so many surfboards in it, and there's this crab just like, I want to pinch. Just a little pinch. Let me pinch. And it's like, no, I got some butter and tongs in the back. It's like, no pinch, no pinch. And then they did a follow-up of that one of the Element talking to a lobster. And they were having an actual conversation, and the crab comes up, it's like, what is this? He's like, I turn my back in 5 minutes and you're talking to another. Like, was his claws all over your body? Did he pinch you? And I don't know why, but I find that to be fucking hilarious.
It is pretty hilarious.
Also, Dad...
There's some things that need to be bloomed.
So how are you all doing tonight? We're just going to talk to the chat now.
No, what were you going to say about your dad?
Speaking of ridiculous commercials, do you remember the Trunk Monkey commercials?
No.
There were commercials where... Oh god, what does Axis have? Oh, he found a red tie. Oh lord. The carnage. My cat really cannot stand red ties.
He can't stand a lot of things.
He can't. He is a hate-filled individual.
He can't stand moving air.
Yeah. A gentle breeze is his nemesis. Anyway, the Trunk Monkey commercials. It was a series of like car options, like the option like security system, but it was Trunk Monkey, and like the best one was Trunk Monkey as a security system, and it's like some guy breaks into the car and like he's wearing a ski mask, and all of a sudden like the back seat folds down and this monkey crawls out with a tire iron. I'm trying to do a show here.
That is all you.
Trying to do a show here.
Ow.
Hi. I would really like to not have to keep getting up and then sitting back down because my legs are not happy with me right now. Because of all of the things you think of for a rowing machine, the legs were not what I was expecting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, I knew there was going to be a leg involved, but, like, I figured
no.
my arms would hurt. Nope, just my legs. And now the cats are beating the shit out of each other.
God.
I don't know what is going on
What
tonight.
the hell?
Welcome
They
to the podcast.
They stole all of our energy. That's what it is.
Welcome to the podcast. One host has a nice hat, one has a nice laugh, the other two meow or demand pets. I mean...
Hey, it's my weird ass podcast.
I keep saying Jesse needs to start a podcast called Jesse's Weird Ass Podcast. Because for like... ever, really, as long as I've known you, you've had... It's like, so I'm listening to this podcast, and it's about what happens if a guy fucks a dwarf star. Like, just... Okay.
Okay, so I would start off and be like, so this podcast, and this is what's going on. Here's the backstory. And he's like, what kind of weird ass shit are you listening to? And I was like, my weird ass podcast. So now all of my podcasts are my weird ass podcast. Right now I'm just marathoning the fuck out of Hello from the Magic Tavern, and so I will routinely walk upstairs and start a conversation about how elves have 3 buttholes, and they're in the shape of a triangle because it's the most geometrically stable shape.
My co-host, ladies and gentlemen.
And like he's making his breakfast. And I'm like, well, the elf butthole structure. So, you know, things are going great here.
Oh my god.
Of course, I made you listen to an episode or two of Disgraceland, and you were just like, what the actual fuck is this?
Yes. Yes, I was.
And then there's Welcome to Night Vale, which...
If you see something, say nothing. And drink it for
forget. Okay.
You know, with all of the helicopters that have been flying over the house lately...
The thought has crossed my mind.
New school of thought on triple penetration at the least.
I mean...
Vampire squids have 3 hearts. An echidna has a 6-headed bifurcated penis.
Ow.
The more you know. I also love that the game just comes back when I just let it sit there doing nothing.
Currently, the shapeshifter on Hello from the Magic Tavern has 2.5 buttholes.
So not quite an elf. 0.5 away from being an elf.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, no joke, Pen.
What's that?
No wonder Knuckles is so grumpy. Doubt he gets laid much. My pills.
Oh no.
You made me drop my pills.
My pills.
I have McFallen.
Oh my god. You know, the only good thing about the rain is the dumbass neighbor kids with the dirt bike haven't been dumbass dirt biking around.
Yeah.
I say this, like, I'm not really a fan of dirt bikes in general. Like, they're fine on trails and whatnot, but in neighborhoods, this is like, that's just obnoxious. But it
so do ducks.
Separate
Separate conversation.
The penis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But pigs have corkscrew penises.
Pigs have corkscrew penises and tails, which seems like it's
as
connected.
above, so below.
Yes.
Why am I like this? I'm so sorry.
I mean, no worse than the weird shit that, you know. I'm subjecting people to me playing a game where I float around making flowers bloom. Like, let's face it, reality is disappointing.
I mean, yeah.
I did the thing. It's beautiful. I have a feeling this game would be so much better if you were stoned.
I'd be careful in some of these places. They definitely look like fairy rings, so, you know, don't Be careful with the fae, is all I'm saying.
There was a meme going around for a while that I fucking loved. It was, okay, so I get this wish and you get my firstborn, right? It's like, yes, that's the deal. It's like, okay, when do we start? What? When do we start? It's like, oh. Like, the Fae didn't realize that they were going to be the ones getting fucked.
Yeah. I saw one that was like, I now walk into every fairy circle I can find, banging pans, like, come here, I'm here.
I ain't getting no sleep because of you.
You ain't getting no sleep because of me.
Reality is a dumpster fire. Yes, it is. Pigs. Okay, we're the Sonic universe doesn't care because they did have Sonic and Sally have kids. Oh fuck! Did they? I missed that one. That is uncomfortable. I don't know what Princess Sally is, but she's not a hedgehog.
That was like the most dad thing ever you just did, where it's like, oh, did they? Burp. Lean over. Well, fuck.
Well, I'm trying to stretch my back, because it hurts.
But still, that was... Okay.
Now Rowan's chewing on a power cord.
Well, the
tag on the power cord. But it is a step away from that.
But what an important step.
I mean, yes.
What an important non-electrified step.
So let's shoot this shit for a few minutes, because why the fuck not? Let's talk about shit. So I've got a bunch of Magic Knight recorded, and that's going to start going up. And this weekend I'm going to start recording more Mario and Rabbids, because I'm doing that. And I'm playing Trials of Mana, and I'm going to stop playing Trials of Mana because it's pissing me off. As you progress through the game, you get to change classes.
Uh-huh.
The second class change, you need an item. To get the item, you have to plant a mystery seed. Because I showed you the box that you can plant seeds in and get items from. So you plant a mystery seed. Apparently, in this game, all of the mystery seeds are kind of predetermined. Like, the first 6 you get are going to be one for each type of light or dark path for your character.
Okay.
But you don't know in what order you're going to get them in. And then after that, it's supposedly random. So, like, I've got you can do the next class change at level 38 with one of these items. I am level 45, and I have 3 of these goddamn seeds. If I plant them, 2 of them are the light and dark for one character. And I'm like, okay, I can pick between one character. I sat there for an hour today on lunch, fighting enemies that are supposed to drop them fairly regularly. I got 1 fucking seed. So, yeah. Good for you, Marauder, on that ongoing video attack. I'm trying. I'm trying. And I posted on Twitter, I did an art project because, you know, I need another fucking art project. I haven't finished the cosplay sword I started because
Well, now you need to order foam.
I need to order foam. And I have to have a day that's not raining so that I can use the foam. But I posted about it on Twitter. If any of you have Switch games, you know the spines are fucking boring red with white text in the same font. There's nothing imaginative about it at all. And I get that it's a tiny case, so it's a tiny spine, not enough. What the fuck are you doing? Sorry, Rowan's he's on my bookshelf, reaching down, poking at one of the books.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Your bookshelf is haunted. Better than your butthole.
I mean... Ooh, spoopy!
I mean... they have had issues with the butthole ghost. I'm sorry. I love that podcast. It's like one of the few things like pulling me through this depressive.
The cats have taken over this room. They kind of have. They're just like, and the thing is, like, they're off camera, so I know it looks like we're like. I mean, we are losing our shit, but it looks like we're just like.
I've never had my shit.
I had it briefly. So yeah, there's a Reddit called Switch Spines, which you'd think is dirty because everything on Reddit is dirty or shit.
Yeah.
But let me grab one to show, because I love this. I think they look amazing. Let's see. I haven't printed out the Splatoon one. So, like, I'll do that. I don't know if this can easily be seen, but that's what they look like comparatively. So you got the original, and that's the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Woohoo!
Oh no, Mario!
Oh no, Mario!
So he's been recording. I've been recording. Well, okay. I took on Sunday. You were not here, so I took over the game room and I got my my phone mount that's supposed to hook to my vent in my car, and brought it in here and hooked it to the console table here, and recorded like 7 or 8 Game Grumps videos. And they're all duets with this person that I follow, and I've been slowly releasing them through the week, but one of them is her imitating Aaron. Oh no! Mario! Will you do my plumbing?
And I've been watching a lot of Game Grumps compilations, because what the fuck else am I gonna do while working from home? I can't watch anything that requires attention, because I have to focus on work. And so I just put something that's just mindless in the background, and that's Game Grumps. I love Game Grumps. I love them dearly, because, you know, not that they're ever going to see this and be like, hey, these two are fucking entertaining, we should do something with them. Please sponsor us, Game Grumps. But
Hey, Dan and Aaron. Appreciate you.
I'm like, wait.
Doing great.
And I miss Culex.
Yeah. Yeah. Any hoozle.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to that weird ass podcast in a while. I need to catch up on that.
Which one?
Box of Oddities.
Oh, Box of Oddities. Yeah.
Yeah.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's live stream is just fucking weird.
Look. We promised content.
We didn't promise good.
We did not promise quality content.
Like, the other things that I've got on the PS3.
I mean, I'm on here. There is no promise of quality content.
I have a bunch of PSP games that won't work because I need to deal with a custom firmware issue. I tried modding my PS3 to put my PSP games on there, because I figured I could put my PSP and PS1 games on here, but I couldn't, and that aggravated me. So I bought Culex's PS TV, and that has all of my stuff on it. I'm not going to do it tonight because I don't have the brain power. But this is a game that you and I should play.
Okay.
It's a Dungeons and Dragons game, but it's a beat 'em up exactly like Streets of Rage.
Okay.
But it still has some Dungeons and Dragons rule sets as part of it. So like only certain characters can pick up certain items. And it's like based off of like advanced 2nd edition rules. Like it's because these games originally came out on the Saturn. Like they are from forever ago.
Yeah.
But like it's ridiculous in terms of just watching a fighter beat up a bunch of orcs and not be able to pick up a scepter because it's not his fucking class. Waiting for my ride to leave work. Well, I hope you get to leave work soon, sir. D&D Brawlers are the best. I loved these games, and I was really bummed that they never got an official release until this. And I'm actually really kind of hoping that like Limited Run Games or something does a physical edition of this, because I would totally buy a physical edition of Chronicles of Mystera on the Switch or something. Not that I'm buying too many physical copies of Limited Run Games. Like, I didn't buy the Streets of Rage, even though I wanted that goddamn chicken.
Look at all those chickens.
I brought Brigandine when they did the pre-release for that, so there's a bunch of games that I'm like, I need to buy, and I'm not, because
I'm doing a virtual campaign with 2 friends from grad school and 2 other people that I'm tangentially connected to, but this is the first time I'm really interacting with them. And the session on Sunday, we had 2 weeks. We had 2 weeks to do this. I was the only one who showed up with a shopping list already within the budget of what I had. And prices listed next to each one, so my DM didn't have to go hunt and find it. And I made everybody else look kind of bad. But it means mine went super quick, which is awesome, because the DM and I were both super low on spoons, and we were like, we need to not play forever today, guys. And so at least I kept it short and sweet, kind of like me, except for the sweet and just short and bitter.
And as you can see, I've switched off of Flower, and I miss tabletop gaming. I would love to be part of a campaign again, because it is so much fun. But at the same time, I have absolutely no energy. And I keep remembering like all the previous times I was in a campaign and all the just random shit that happened to me. While it makes for fun stories, it was such pissing me off at the time. Like, I've told you the story about how I died due to stun damage.
Yep.
I've died a surprising number of times. Mostly because I have the mindset of just fucking YOLO and not caring about my health or well-being. What was I saying last night? I have no sense of self-preservation?
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Oh, right. I'm like, why is it vibrating right now? It's because I've got that random. So one of the traits that your next generation of people is random nerve twitches, which causes your controller to randomly vibrate. Recording Okamiden. You have the physical version of that, correct, Pin? The physical version of Okami for the Switch? Because I'm thinking about getting it. I have the PS4 version, and I thought that this ran at 60 FPS. It does not. That is a damn lie. A damn dirty lie. So I'm thinking about getting the Switch version anyway. But I have to import it, because it wasn't released here.
Completely unrelated. How long have I had hair approximately this short?
I know. No, just how long have I had hair? I don't know.
I had hair on my head when I was born, so
About
always
37 years?
Yes, but no. How long have I had hair approximately this short?
2 years, give or take.
I just tried to push my hair behind my ear! What is wrong with
Switch
me?
only comes in, it only comes in digital if you buy it here, but if you can import it, because I've seen the import, and it's in English apparently, and I'm wondering about how that works. Or, I mean, I know how it works. I've got several imported copies of things. I've got an imported copy of I Am Setsuna. that's in English. I've got the UK editions of Shantae and Mega Drive Classics. Jesse's having a stare-off with Rowan.
He started it. He was like straight up like like, can I help you?
Rowan. Hi. Why are you looking all surly? Huh? But yeah, I'm thinking about picking it up because why not? The Switch is becoming one of my favorite consoles, so like I'm sitting here, out of all of these games, how many of them can I re-buy? If they released Grand Kingdom on the Switch, I would re-buy that in a fucking heartbeat. I love that game. It's so much fun. I kind of want to Let's Play it again, but the story is so inconsequential. Like, it is barely a vehicle for the game to continue moving forward. There is a new Shantae game coming out. I saw that. The Seven Sirens, which, for a week, Limited Run Games was doing a run you can get all of the Shantae games physically. So I did not do that because money. Like, I have money, but I don't want to spend it right now because I'm fucking paranoid about everything. Given, the fact that the universe has gone to shit. I just walked right into that sword.
Murder hornets are gonna start taking over the banks. I'm gonna start nesting in all the monies.
I mean...
Be like, you want to make a withdrawal? Bitch, try me. No, that's okay. I'll just barter.
Maybe. Would be a good redo as non-blind this time around. I mean, yeah, I went through the story completely blind. Mostly because the mechanics are super easy to grasp. It's just, the combat was so much fun for Grand Kingdom. The thing is, like, I would just tear ass through it again because I'd be skipping so much of the story because it doesn't matter. Because I'm just aiming to fight things in glorious combat because I am a Klingon. Oh god, the ghost sperm is after me. I'm kind of surprised that did not get a reaction. I was expecting a reaction.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think, because you said you're a Klingon, and I had several friends, like, tell me what they thought I was in terms of Star Trek, kind of like races or whatever.
Oh,
and
right.
I'm trying to remember, the consensus, I think, was half Betazoid, half Bajoran, but raised by an adoptive Vulcan parent.
I mean...
I think that's what it ended up being.
I said she was...
okay with that.
I said she was a Q.
He said I was cute. I'm not cute.
QT, maybe?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, baby, what is you doing? No.
I brought you frankincense. I brought you myrrh. Murder.
Judas.
Yeah, this... Welcome to my live stream where the conversation is made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
On Steam you can get the Lego Ninjago the movie game for free. But why? Twas my pie that got eaten.
Good for you. I mean, I'm a little surprised, but I'm happy for it.
I'm happy for it and I'll let you finish.
As long as everything was consensual.
Why is it always gotta be about sex with me?
I'm sure somebody needs to needs to get your consent before they eat an actual pie you made. Or bought. Like, this is my pie. And you walk in and somebody's eating half of it. Like, you motherfucker, I haven't even had any of my own fucking pie. It's rude.
I love where this is going.
I never said anything about sex. You made it about sex.
Well, I fucked that up. No jumping. And I had to jump because I landed on this place. Fucked it up. God, I'm such a fucker.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star.
None of that kind of self-talk. That's my purview. My purview only.
That's my pervert and my pervert.
Yeah, no, I'm my own pervert.
I'm my own grandpa. I got Serious Sam 3 on Steam. Fuck, that was really hard to say. My laptop can run the remastered version. Access.
What did you say?
Huh?
What did you remastered version? That is not at all what it sounded like you said.
Access. Kitty kitty.
Turd Ferguson. What?
Ah, damn it. I wanted to get the ball in the hole. Yes, that was said for everyone's benefit. Let's just go somewhere random. I'm probably going to switch games here in a moment just because I can. Because my brain is not at 5. Axis! Hi! What's the matter?
Let's be mad. There's Pink Hedgehog.
Got your pink hedgehog? Pink hedgehog? You want the pink hedgehog? Got it. Got it. Yeah.
That'll shut him up for a minute.
I had to say, I was gonna see if I could focus a camera on him. I don't know if... There, yeah, he can be seen. Alright, fine, we're just gonna leave the camera like that. You guys don't want to see us. You want to see the cats. He's got his little pink hedgehog toy, and it's full of catnip. And so he's just going to sit there and lick it, which is totally not weird. Totally not weird at all.
Meow.
Meow. Oh, they can't see the hand gesture. Let's fix the camera. Hey, it actually went somewhat normal. Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah, it's definitely not safe for work. The whole pussy looking thing.
Meow. Fuck. I was like, where did I put my controller? Oh god, it's away from the chair, which means I have to stand up again.
You know, that's a rolly chair.
Yeah, and it's also loud as fuck on hardwood.
Well, you actually wouldn't even have to go on hardwood. You just go at a diagonal angle to the corner of the rug. And
You say that, but it wouldn't do that. Because this...
It could do that.
Oh no. Really? Yes! Yes, we can see the ears. Really? Dude, come. Yes.
Okay, I was gonna help you not knock things around, but you know what? You do what you want to do. It's your world. I'm just living in it.
He now looks like, what the hell is going on with you people?
Yeah, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I wish I could tell you. Jeez. Is it me, Jesus?
Oh, I was gonna be like, my feet were covered. Oh, but it wasn't my feet.
Hmm?
Yeah, some foot action on camera. We might have our own show feet guy.
I seriously doubt we will ever have one.
Because you totally had exclusive feet on the street.
I mean... Time to cancel me. I'm just nothing but a raunchy pervert.
Because he was playing Flower earlier, and then that got abandoned because none of us had, well, I shouldn't say none of us. Neither he or I have the attention span to stick with anything for very long. Right meow.
Yeah, who's back? Light. Hey,
Light.
welcome. Yeah, I'm probably actually going to be switching games here in a second again, because the hell not. He dropped a chicken too. I love chicken!
Look at all those.
Oh, well then, just hit the spikes then, why don't you? That's... Now entering the land of darkness. Oh shit! And I'm dead. What is Flower? I mean, I guess I could go back to Flower. Let's just go back to Flower. Show off Flower. Flower is a game that's like a Bob Ross painting come to life.
Apparently now, when I yawn, I end up singing the Doug theme song. Why? Don't fucking know.
My penis pee. Let me show you it.
Is it modded?
It is modded. And I've got the limited edition white one.
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna go back to my beer.
I mean, Lady Dobby, she always passed her...
Doobie.
Doobie? Scooby?
Lady Doobie. She always passed true. Her name was Lady Doobie! I didn't name the bitch! Hi.
Hi. Oh, God. Is this year over yet? Can this year just be over?
Yeah. Yeah, let's... Yeah. I don't even want to call him Mulligan. I just... Because I don't want to redo this shit. I just want to be past it.
Yeah, there's not going to be any salvaging this. Like, even if we could go back in time and be like, yeah, no, we totally... No. I don't want... I don't want... So this is flower. You start off as a single petal, and you fly around, and you collect other petals from flowers by making them bloom, and then you become a maelstrom of petals.
You're trying to form your own little petal cult.
Okay, so... an anime that I would love to make you watch, because you might actually like, is Yu Yu Hakusho. It's about a kid who dies in the very first episode.
I don't like it.
A 14-year-old kid who dies in the first episode and is offered the chance to come back to life if he becomes a spirit detective and hunt down demons that enter the living world.
I think you've already made me watch an episode or two.
Probably. One of the demons is named Kurama. Super brilliant, red hair, very, very attractive, but also very kind of effeminate. Primary weapon is a rose that turns into a whip of thorns.
I want it.
The backstory is Yoko, the demon that Kurama used to be, was a demon fox and one of the greatest thieves in Demon World. But he was caught and attacked by the Spirit Defense Force and injured and had to escape to the world of the living, where as a spirit form he took over the body of an unborn baby. So he jumped into this pregnant woman and took over the spirit of the baby. Baby was originally female, but then Yoko being male...
Well, I mean, all zygotes are female, so...
Yeah. So, very effeminate, but also, like, super fucking powerful, and very kind of, like... Kurama is Nikki's favorite character. Mostly because fucker just pulls out a rose and suddenly it's a whip and just, like, rips people's heads off.
I mean...
Like, one of the fights, he wraps it around someone's head and just pulls and rips the top of their head off.
Alright.
It's dark.
Although, roses and violence... I follow a femdom creator who decided to make a video specifically to show off her brand new toy, which is a flogger with roses at the end. It's very pretty, but also, ow.
I love the meme that goes around for the flogger that's made out of Cat 5 cable. The Cat of Nine Tails.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, ow.
Marauder used Petal Storm. It was super effective. Yeah, basically. Anyone been playing Terraria 1.4? I haven't. I have not played Terraria. I haven't played Terraria in a really long time, and I kind of want to again. But I know if I do, that's a rabbit hole that I don't have the time for right now. But yeah. He actually throws a rose at somebody in a side story and calls himself Tuxedo Mask because then Yes, that's right! I forgot about that. The artist for Yu Hakusho is married to the artist for Sailor Moon.
Oh, nice.
So there's been some really interesting crossover kind of like side,
yeah,
just like not even fan art because it's the creators, but like just interesting side art. And I always forget that fact. I always do.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I was actually thinking about Tuxedo Mask and that because, like, most fucking useless person ever. He's wearing a tuxedo, not proper battle attire. Granted, the sailor outfits are not proper battle attire either, but his weapon is he throws a rose like it's a dart, and it just kind of... He never hits anyone with it. It always just stops right in front of the bad guy to kind of stun them for a second. Because like, oh, what the fuck is this? And then the Sailor Moon characters will beat the shit out of the bad guy, and that's... But like, you've seen the meme of him showing up. It's like, I've saved it. He's like, you didn't do anything, and now I must go. Like, that's basically...
Okay, so... Yeah, okay. It's God, what the fuck is his name in She-Ra? Yeah.
Why does the commentary over flying power pedals become not safe for work? I mean... Has anything I've done ever... I've brought it up before. So one of the new things that YouTube has is basically a self-assessment of your videos that you don't have to do, but you can do, and it'll speed up your monetization process. Because what will happen is you can do the self-assessment, and then that will cause them to review it and be like, okay, yeah, your self-assessment is accurate, and that way they won't hassle you as much later on down the line on if your content is advertiser friendly or not. Like if you flat out say, this is what I've got, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for a little while. I got the notification the other day that I've become trusted in my self-assessments. And I'm sitting here going, it's such easy shit to do. Like, the first one is like, do you have excessive cussing within the first 60 seconds or within the title or thumbnail of the video? Not usually. And even so, if you click yes, it's not bad. Like, it only starts getting weird as, like, if it's overly sexualized content or if it's overly violent content. I'm like, do video games count as overly violent content? And even then, like, it has this little stipulation of, like, outside the normal gameplay parameters of video game violence. I'm sitting here going, the fuck does that mean? Like, some game, like, this game, obviously not violent. Mortal Kombat 11, pretty fucking violent.
I got nothing.
Terraria Master Mode is a punch everywhere. Nothing like a jungle bat doing 60 or so. Jesus Christ, yeah, no, I would not want to deal with that. How chance there basically is eye candy and romantic interest. Top 1,000 feet explosions. Are we talking about like 1,000 feet in the air or 1,000 feet exploding? So,
The mental images will leave you.
1,000 feet exploding 1,000 feet in the air.
But is it like one explosion per foot? Or can you fit in multiple, like an explosion out of each toe?
So,
just really reduce the number of feet needed to make it happen.
in college, me and several friends, I was in a relationship at the time, and our friends who were also in a relationship, two couples, we would occasionally just drive around town. There was, it's not a sketchy porn store, but it's not a super professional porn store, because it's like half porn store, half head shop. So like, they have a huge glass case of tobacco pipes. And like lots of signs saying that they are for tobacco and tobacco only, and if you mention anything other than tobacco, they will kick you out of the fucking store. And then the other half is porn and sex toys and such. And we went one time, and we're just looking around, and my friend's girlfriend found in the bargain section, or in the clearance section, a pair of silicone feet that were basically just like put together with like a hole kind of between them for things. But the kicker is right next to that in the clearance DVD bin. On the top of the bin was a DVD called Meat Feet. And the cover was some poor woman's feet next to a meat grind, like an old school meat grinder, as it was grinding ground beef onto her feet. That was the fucking movie. And my friend's girlfriend is severe. At the time, she was severely, like, she had a severe feet aversion. So, like, she didn't want anyone touching her feet. She didn't want to touch feet. She didn't want to, like, the antithesis of a foot fetish. And so, like, she was freaking the fuck out over this. I'm losing my shit because, yeah. And we always threatened to buy it because, like, the silicone feet were still really expensive because it was a large chunk of silicone, basically. And so it was like, even on clearance, it was like $50. And for broke-ass college students, that's a fuck ton of money. The DVD, on the other hand, was like $10. And so we was like, we're going to buy that and it'll be a gag gift. We never did, and they eventually sold it. And now it's thankfully not findable. Please do not go searching.
Don't.
The second I said that, I could feel it. It's like someone's like, I'm going to find it. I'm going to send Marauder a link to it. I'm like, please, for the love of God, don't.
So anyway, back to the feet explosions. My math is, like, if you can explosion each toe, that way you only need 200 feet. That's much more easily acquired than 1,000. That's all I'm saying.
So you could play a game that's heavily violent, but if you punch a guy, that would... Probably. I don't know. For those of you content creators that have access to uploading videos, see if you can do the self-assessment and just walk through it and just be like, what is this shit? And the fact that YouTube now trusts me, of all people, like, I shouldn't be trusted with anything. Like, again, I have no sense of self-preservation. Yeah. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Just don't.
I don't know. I just know it started with 1,000 feet explosion.
Going back to super violent games, I told you that Mortal Kombat 11 has RoboCop in it now.
Yes.
And it has the Terminator.
Yes.
I finally saw the trailer for it, and it was RoboCop versus the Terminator. And RoboCop is voiced by Peter Weller.
Damn it.
So it's like it is RoboCop. It's the original RoboCop, Peter Weller, and the first thing is he's like, haven't we done this before? Like, making a reference to RoboCop versus the Terminator, which was a shitty Super Nintendo game that came out in, like, 96, I think? I don't remember. But yeah, it's hilarious, and then it involves watching the two of them get kicked in their robot dicks. Like, literally, there's a section where RoboCop shot the Terminator in his crotch as I think a finishing move. Because he does that in the movie. He shoots a guy in the crotch who's trying to rape a girl, and shoots between her legs and hits him in the crotch, which is amazing because I'm almost positive she was shorter than him. So did the bullet arc up because he had longer legs?
I don't...
And now I'm sitting here thinking of the physics of this, and none of it makes sense.
Or maybe, let's stop using rape as a plot device.
I mean, well, we could stop using a lot from RoboCop as plot devices, because there's so much in that movie that is just awful.
I mean, there's a lot of movies.
I mean, the 80s were a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I will say that at least a couple of good lines came from RoboCop. Like, I'd buy that for $1. My brother says that way too much, and I'm sitting here going,
Yep.
When did you... I love my brother, but there are so many things that I like, when did this personality facet develop of yours? Like,
yeah, I don't know.
Smart Bullet. Payday 2 has 12 Days of Christmas version. I did not know that. Smart Bullets were in the NES RoboCop. Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown. Maybe he was... He might have been. I don't remember. I kind of want to go back and watch RoboCop, but then I kind of don't. I watched... Did you see the remake?
No.
There was a remake of RoboCop that came out in, like, 2016, I think. It had the guy... from Suicide Squad, who was the military guy that was trying to rein them in. Fucking blanking on his name. I kind of lost my shit on it because they were saying, okay, he was in a horrible accident and they had to replace parts with cybernetics and how much is left, and they start pulling things away, and he's just like saying, oh God, and like they keep pulling shit away. It's like he's literally a pair of lungs, part of a stomach, his head, which has a bunch of cybernetics, and a hand. I'm sitting here going, what the fuck is the hand connected to? Like, it's just a hand sitting there. Like, but he has one human hand left, and I'm like, does he have, like, a nerve cluster that's going on? Because, like, I could not, like, there was not bone, there was not muscle, it was just a hand, and I'm sitting here going, if you could have a detached hand, was that all that it survived the explosion? The hand?
Maybe.
But it has so many famous people in it. It's got, who was the first Batman movie in '89? Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton's in it. Samuel Jackson's in it. Gary Oldman's in it. It's ridiculous. There's the number of famous people that got in, and it was still just disappointing.
You know, it's Chinatown.
RoboCop presented a depressing degree on Detroit and prevailing capitalism. RoboCop was meant to be like a dystopian. This is not what we're supposed to let it get to, but we let it get to that point.
I mean,
a private company owning the police? No, Blackwater. What? Private company owning the police? The police. Way to get political, sugar man.
Bet you didn't count on the tank lobby.
Old man Murphy, he has no bones. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this stream has just been... It's been a stream of consciousness. Or lack thereof.
Welcome to the shit show. I mean, at least this week it kind of has been.
This week has been a shit show. I am so fucking tired this week. And today has just been draining.
Just hold on for one more day.
Yeah, I gotta get through tomorrow, and tomorrow's going to be a short day. And then it's a 3-day weekend because Memorial Day. Not that I fucking know what day it is, because I have no idea what's going on. Because every day just kind of bleeds into each other like it doesn't exist. To the tune of Old Man River. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I I had no idea where I was going to go with that one, but just saying it as a sentence was hilarious.
Hold on, things change. Things go your way. If you hold on for one more.
Is there vodka in that beer?
There is not. I have exactly like a half shot of vodka left, and I've had that left in the bottle of vodka for a month now, just because I know if I drink it, I'll be sad. So it's just sitting there.
What is time anymore? Same.
Yeah.
Ugh, holiday weekend. Yeah, I'm just glad that I can sit in front of my computer and not have to work, because that's probably what's going to happen. Is I'm going to be sitting in front of my computer.
Especially if the weather keeps up. I think we're supposed to have a break on Saturday. Like, late tomorrow, Saturday, and the beginning of Sunday. And then it's just supposed to keep being like shit.
Great. Great.
So, we'll pressure wash and paint the deck,
Sometime.
Never. Next year. Whichever comes first. I don't know.
I mean, normally, this time of year, there's a big convention going on locally. An amazement that I would have loved to have gone to, except 2020 just has to keep kicking people in the junk.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really excited about GalaxyCon this year, too.
And that's a rather new convention. So, like, missing a year is really going to hurt.
Yeah.
So, hopefully that they're able to redo that. But yeah, normally I'd be like, oh yeah, Memorial Day weekend. Oh great, that means there's going to be a bunch of idiots out. I'm like, oh, well, there's a virus and a pandemic going on.
There'll
there's
be
going to
a bunch of idiots out. Yeah.
My only exposure to the outside is cutting grass every so often. I have a deck. I stand out on the deck occasionally. I've got a screened-in sunroom with a hot tub, which is what I'm going to be doing as soon as I turn the stream off, because my body is sore.
I spend as much time as I can out in the sun because, as one of my very first TikTok said, let Daddy Sunman give you that vitamin dick.
There's no way to make that not sound inappropriate, so just...
I mean, and it was already made inappropriate. Not let the sun give you vitamin D. Daddy Sunman give you that vitamin dick.
Axis! What are you doing? Come here. Yeah. Hi. And he's purring.
Boop. It's all that catnip.
Basically.
Man, I'm so high, I don't know what's going on
right now. That's Melly to the Funky Tune. Yeah, I was asked if I'm ever going to do a Let's Play of the South Park games, because they're interesting RPGs. And I'm like, I would, but so much editing to make them YouTube appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, just South Park.
I mean, I have both of them. Oh, yeah, I've got both of them.
No, he's stripedy. It's like a brownish.
Yes, he is
gray
brown
and black.
He's got an interesting pattern. His brother is black with a few white spots. But if you see him in direct sunlight, he has patterns in the black fur that are very similar to his brother's fur.
Yeah.
Just in different shades of black. And in the sunlight, it actually turns kind of like copper. It's super neat. You can hear the purr. Awesome. I was hoping. The people can hear you purring. The people can hear you purring. This is what happens when you're a good boy.
Yeah. And Mina even grabs a couple of treats for you after this stream.
Judaic Magic's OP. Never saw the second South Park game. It's more grid based. It's kind of like a turn based Mega Man Battle Network. But it's superheroes instead of Lord of the Rings esque, and it is so fucked up.
It's a good kitty.
He likes having his ears scratched like this. His eyes just close. He's just so lovely.
So I was laying in bed last night waiting for my meds to kick in, just kind of dicking around on my computer. It's like laying on my side and have my laptop set up over here, doing whatever. And all of a sudden, he didn't even like try for my hand. It was like right here. Just paw, like yes, and he did that like questioning purr, that little, and I'm like, okay, fine, stop it, you're gonna kill me with the cute. And so we snuggled for a long time, and you drooled all over me, and it was very cute.
Yes, you can be adorable. So yeah, I think we might just go ahead and end the stream. It's like we're not playing anything. Cause yeah, I don't have the mental fortitude. I probably shouldn't have streamed tonight, in all actuality, but I'm trying to be better about this, and like even this type of stream is better than no stream.
Yeah, I mean, we still gotta start like getting back in the habit and stuff, and you know, we've said it. You can see the cracks in our armor because clearly I'm here superimposing.
Yeah, like we had grind plans and hey, first of the year we'll have Patreon updated. It's now what, May?
Yeah,
it still hasn't happened.
I'm telling you, we can make that happen.
I'm still trying to get into uploading regularly. Yeah, it's 2020 has been a hell of a year.
Yeah. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
One step from Eden. Yes, I saw your tweet about that. There's actually a lot of games coming out. I want to see more on the Paper Mario Origami King game, and then there was another RPG that I saw some information on as well that I'm completely blanking on. That I'm like, oh, that looks like it could be fun, and yeah. We got cats to take over the stream. That's all that matters. Yeah, the cats did basically just run the stream. One of these days, I'm just going to do a live, like, was it last week that there was one in each chair?
Yeah.
Like, that's just, that's going to be a stream.
Yeah.
One, I'm just going to have the cats in a chair for the entire stream, and that's just going to be just watching two cats.
Just load them up on catnip, turn the camera on, and walk away.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the problem. We can't walk away or they'd follow us.
Close the door.
No, because then they just bat at the door. We have to stay in here.
Fine.
The stream has
as long as I can still drink about it.
The stream has kind of become kind of wholesome. I mean, we were just talking about meat feet.
You were. I did not. I talked about feed explosions. Very different.
Right.
It is. Mine has explosions.
Chili dogs. I had a bunch of people questioning my sanity for that
Ah!
that chili dog video that I did. I just had Sonic saying chili dogs for like 16 seconds straight. Yeah. There's totally nothing wrong with me at all.
We're fine.
I am a completely normal individual.
We are not at all being held hostage by the year 2020.
If you look closely, I'm blinking in Morse code. Send help.
We are totally here voluntarily. It's been a pleasure.
On that note, again, I'm trying for regular uploads, so Magic Night is the current regular upload that I'm trying to work on. And hopefully this weekend I'll be able to record more Mario and Rabbids and start having 2 regular uploads. Holy shit, what is this madness? Do you have any pieces?
I don't. Everything for me has gone up, and of course I linked to it on my Twitter. I have signed up for another 3 for June, so keep an eye out for that. You know, shadow puppets don't work that way. Like me and... You know what? It's okay. You entertain yourself. And like I said, if you're at all interested, which I've also linked to on Twitter, I've got several new TikTok videos up, and it's mostly just me pretending to be Dan. So, do I need to get you a flashlight?
No.
Sheet of paper? Put on a little clay?
Those are the only
little bunny foo hopping through the forest.
Those are the only shadow puppets I can do. Anyway, what chili dog video? Check my Twitter. It's literally a rip, and apparently
Shit.
The sky has opened up and it is just pouring down.
Pouring.
I forgot that Mario Rabbids was the thing. It was, and it's a fun game. But yeah, check my Twitter and you'll see a video I posted of Sonic saying chili dogs. And I should link the video that it comes from because that content creator is amazing and I'm blanking on it now. But yeah, their watermark is in the bottom corner of the video, so check that out. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in to whatever this was. And,
Woo!
you may want to stop playing with yourself on camera. I mean, at least I'm not showing my feet.
Yeah, because you already did that.
Because I already did that. But yeah, we'll be back next Thursday for another stream. Hopefully a slightly more coherent one.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try for, like, sleep.
Yeah.
And...
so same hat time, same hat channel. So, yeah. We'll see you next week. So stay safe, everyone, in the madness that is out there. And
wash your damn hands.
Wash your damn hands.
Wash them. Wash them.